For a trip to New Orleans in Super Bowl 58, we are ready to rock in the AFC Championship game. This taken in about 4 yards deep. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Allen now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
On play action, Allen. Airing this one out for Evans. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Here's the first carry for Northwestern's Justin Jackson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And that is incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. 3rd down here.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rounding, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. They throw it out right complete. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's caught by Jackson.
Do what we do. Do what we do.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Good work after the catch gets him 15 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. And now he'll tuck it and run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Bills' 24-yard line.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. Now look at this. Big gain. And the Bills have recovered.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground. It's a foot race. Escapes the defender. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10.
Right down
and all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Touchdown.
Kareem Hunt. 99 yards. And the Bills have taken the early lead. And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
Makes the score Bills 7, Chargers nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Hill on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, they pushed it past the...
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I think you can easily follow the thinking there. The pressure on the last play, it got to him, so they decided, let's get him out of there, bootleg him out to the right. Unable to complete the pass downfield, but the thought process, spot on.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Going for the deep ball. And they will set him sharp at their own 41-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
He'll let it go deep for Foster. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
Going for it on 4th down. Allen. He's got Evans. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Man open. That's Robert Foster complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
A gain of 7.
And the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Bills 7, Chargers nothing.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 2nd catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Hunt. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
Aaron Donald on the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 20.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll be close to a 1st down at the Chargers' 20-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Give him 6 yards in the 1st down.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there.
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Malik Harrison on the tackle.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
It's a gain of a yard.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Robert Foster there to make the grab. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
That score is not a game clincher by any stretch of the imagination. But the other team now has to be careful to not let this game begin to slip away.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 2. 3rd down and 13.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They're going to try and throw. Pressure comes, and he goes down. Everson Griffin. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A terrible spot for a holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on first and goal. Now it's Hunt. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now they're dealing with second and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Throwing on second and long. Allen. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Max Crosby. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Now Allen. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. So that'll bring up fourth down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
A 38-yard attempt.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, coach. Break it down.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And down he'll go at the 25. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Are going to get him as he goes down. Everson Griffin in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, big plays have been a hallmark of this offense all season, so there was no reason to think that it wouldn't continue here in this title game. Obviously, the magnitude of the event, not getting to them early.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that?
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Left side caught by Diggs. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Allen to throw once more. And completes it to Hunt. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And he's able to find Diggs. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
22 yards. First down, Bills.
So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. This will make it into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try to get some points.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Now he's strapped. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
A 6-yard pick.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. They run with Hunt. Taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a first down. Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Robert Foster, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills will extend their lead. And Charles, fans around here, they were already talking Super Bowl. They've made plans. You just can't look past anybody in this league, especially this deep into the playoffs.
You would think that every year that message would sink in, and it feels like every year we see something like this, especially the way they're handling it. All right? You didn't expect this part to happen, but when you're playing this deep in the playoffs, every team's dangerous.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And down to the 20. A big play there for L.A. And even 40 yards.
Don't give him nothing.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. He's at the 50, the 40, the 20, 10. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. Great play there by the defense. If these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will, this defense a big reason why.
And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way that they move around out there? They want to lead this team deeper into the playoffs and hopefully onto the Super Bowl.
And that return for a touchdown certainly helps that cause. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
AFC Championship tilt, 3rd quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's got some space here. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Henry Ruggs, 76 yards. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit.
Conversion.
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. And, of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Going deep for Diggs. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. 85 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead. conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
This will make it into the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. He may try and run for this. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. That's caught. It's Gronkowski for a Charger touchdown. Rob Gronkowski there to make the grab. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Allen. Open man here is Foster. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Allen hit. He lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. Look at the big man rumble. And he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
No real hesitation from Anthony Lynn. They're going to go for 2. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he is in for the 2 points. And they're back within a score as the lead's cut to 8. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Jackson set to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the fourth quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the first down play. They'll run. This is Hill. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Allen, he'll let it go deep for Foster. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow.
Foster.
A big play here for the Bills. 46 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Allen's throw is complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Allen off the play fake. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be 2nd down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Going to work this one down to about the 5. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll look to run with Moss. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. From the gun, Allen. That is caught by Moss. For a Bills touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, It worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going, and their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it has. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked up by and he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Extra point good by Hopkins, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air, escaping the pressure right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. He'll let this go deep for runs. And it's caught inside the 35. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field. I don't think this is going to stand.
They don't put the points on the board just yet.
So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up. And going deep for Hill. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 39. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 51 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. That one complete to Hill. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. This is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Going deep for Diggs. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It's a gain of 35. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Chargers' 41-yard line.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And a big turnover there as as his guys will get the football back. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Oh, he finds his running back, who snuck right down the middle of the field. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. Punching it in from a yard away. And the interception by the Chargers D leads to a touchdown. Now the Chargers will again elect to go for 2. Eluding the pressure right. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit.
52. Chargers 38.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 10. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
First down.
It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up. That's a jet sweep. They get it to Foster. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. On play action, Allen going deep for Diggs. This is taken in at the 5. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills will extend their lead. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Tyreek Hill on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. This AFC title bout has no doubt not gone according to plan, and these fans, they seem stunned as we move towards the final stages. It's caught inside the 25. And he will be taken down inside the Buffalo 20. A big game that time for the Chargers. 54 yards.
Score Bills 58, Chargers 38.
on a 10. Now we on top once again, yeah.